Today, let's talk about cruise casino comp programs and why I think they are such an amazing way to save money on your cruise vacations, and who I would recommend looking into using these programs. I know they're not for everybody, but if you really like to save money and have flexibility in your schedule, they might be for you. Let's talk about the 5 types of people I think should definitely give the onboard casino program a try. And at the end, I'll give you several tips on some of the basic differences between a few of the major cruise casino comp programs out there and reveal that one really big decision you need to make before spending your hard earned money in the casino. On my last cruise aboard Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, I had the chance to chat with many guests throughout my 7-night cruise. A lot of them were so curious about what I was doing on board as a solo traveler, because let me tell you, no one could resist asking me. And since I love sharing money saving tips, I would then explain that I was enjoying my free cruise that I had earned by playing in a cruise casino. Now, I used a casino offer from Royal Caribbean and matched for a free balcony or sea terrace cabin, as they call them on the Resilient Lady. The reaction that I got from nearly every person was that they could never do what I did. People expressed all different kinds of random concerns about playing in the casino, about how they thought the programs were too complicated, how it had to be a scam or waste of money, and if they went into the casino, that they probably would never stop playing. Plus, a laundry list of other unfounded fears. Like I said, I completely understand that participating in the cruise line's casino comp programs is not for everyone. But let's talk about who I think these programs are good for. Number one, the first type of person I think the cruise casino comp programs are good for are people who, like me, who like to save money and love the thrill of a deal. Plus, I know what you're thinking. Don't you have to spend money to get these free or deeply discounted cruises? Well, yes, you do, but it's often not as much as you think you need to spend. And you may actually get lucky in the casino and walk away with spending $0 per rewards points or with money in your pocket. On Royal Caribbean, my points cost me anywhere from $1 up to $3.43. And on Virgin, it was an impressive 32 cents per point. Also, the discounts that you receive on your future cruises can considerably outweigh what you've spent in the casino. Now, many of you may have seen several of my other videos that I posted about my time in the casino on Royal Caribbean. I spent a total of $1,000 in 2025 and saved nearly $7,000 on 5 future cruises. And honestly, I didn't need to spend as much as I did. And now that I've learned the Club Royale program better, I truly only needed to spend $400 to earn all of my discounted and free cruises. Number two, I think the casino programs are good for a cruiser who has the cash to play in the casino and doesn't mind prepaying up front for their future cruises. And what I mean by this is think of all the money that you put into the slot machines or play at the table games to earn the points needed to earn the discounts or free cruise certificates as prepayment on your future cruises. For instance, I lost $400 on the Icon of the Seas, but didn't earn enough points for an instant reward. But when I returned home from sailing, I started receiving post-cruise casino marketing offers in the email from Royal Caribbean. I ended up booking 3 cruises with them right away, and then I took one of the offers I received and submitted it for 2 casino matches, one for a free cabin on Virgin Voyages and the other for extremely discounted cabin on Carnival Celebration. So in my mind, I count that $400 that I spent on Icon as part of the cruise fare cost for my 5 future sailings. I think a lot of people who are opposed to using the casino programs can't quite wrap their head around it in that manner. One really big word of caution is how much you spend to earn these rewards. Be mindful of how much you're spending in the casino. You don't want to gamble away $3,000 if the only benefit that you're going to get is a $2,000 cruise. There is a balance you need to maintain for this program to actually save you money. If you'd like to see more of my videos about how I save money on my future sailings by using cruise casino comp programs, make sure you subscribe to my channel so my videos show up in your recommended feed. And don't forget to go back through my casino playlist on my channel. This is where I share my wins and misses while learning the ins and outs of the cruise casino programs. Plus, I share all of the details of how much I've saved since stepping aboard the Icon of the Seas in February of 2025. Number three, the casino program is also good for people who are looking to cruise in the near future. If you're busy spending money with the goal of earning discounts for free cruises, then you need to be prepared to sail relatively soon. A lot of the discounts or certificates that are issued are generally for sailings that are within the next 3 months. Now, this does vary based on the points that you've earned. For most cruise lines, the higher the points, the better the cabin choice, the ship choice, and date availability that you will receive. Number four, casino comps are good for someone who has a lot of flexibility in their schedule because you often don't get access to what sailings are available to book until after you've earned all of your points. I know on Virgin, there wasn't the availability to see the free sailings that would be offered for their instant cruise certificate earned at 3,500 points, but Royal Caribbean usually has a flyer in the casino with a QR code that you can scan to see what sailings will be offered for each point level reward you earn. And honestly, this is one of the reasons I think Royal's casino program is one of the best out there because it's so transparent with what rewards you will receive. Number five, and lastly, I think the cruise casino comp programs are good for someone who is not afraid to lose money in the casino. For me, gambling has always had a very big emotional component around losing money, and it did scare me off a little bit on my last cruise. Even though I could fully afford to lose the bankroll that I brought on board, I was having a bit of a rough go watching it disappear so quickly in the final days of the cruise. And I ended up not spending all of the money that I brought with me. I'm relatively new to the gambling scene, and this is the start of my second year gambling on board cruise casinos. And I know it will take me some time to be fully okay with paying for my future cruises by donating it to the casino. Now, let's talk about the biggest question you need to ask yourself before you invest any money in booking a sailing to start your cruise casino journey. What cruise line can you see yourself sailing over and over and over again? Think about the types of ships the line has to offer, the atmosphere on board, the quality of the food and service. Really think hard about which would suit your cruising style the most. Because investing your hard-earned money in a casino program is absolutely worthless if you don't actually want to take the cruises that you're earning. Now, I really love my time aboard the Icon of the Seas. It has been my favorite ship so far, but I'm not sure that I want to continue with Royal Caribbean. As a 50-plus solo traveler, the family vibe and overabundance of children is not really a good fit for my cruising style. So I'll be branching out in the near future to see if there's a line and casino program out there for me. While you're deciding on what line you are considering, you should also investigate the casino program in advance. Here's some of the tips for picking the right type of casino program for you and some of the basic differences of the programs that I'm familiar with. They do vary widely across the cruise lines, and the rules and rewards are not always transparent, which is what I have a really hard time with. I don't like to invest money in something that I can't fully see what reward I'll be earning in return. Also, some of the programs cost a lot more for your rewards than others. And this was my big mistake that I made on Virgin Voyages. I invested $525 and I earned 1,662 points, which seems like a lot of points. Now, on Royal Caribbean, I would have easily earned a free future cruise cabin certificate and pretty respectable post-cruise casino marketing offers. But 1,662 points on Virgin does not get you any casino comps or rewards other than $1 in free play for every 50 points earned. So I earned $33 in free play for my 1,662 points. You also want to look at how much the rewards points cost for the program and what you get in return for those rewards and at what points or tier level do you earn them. That's if you're able to locate the information. On both Royal Caribbean and Virgin, points are earned at $5 a piece. On Carnival and Princess, they're earned at $2 per point. But don't let the lower cost per point fool you, though, because the cruise lines are no dummies. They have adjusted the rewards levels to match the value of the points you are earning. Now, if I had to rank the casino programs, I'd put Royal at number 1, Princess at number 2, Carnival at 3, and Virgin in last place at 4. Why? Because even though Royals points are $5 a piece, their reward schedule is transparent and there's a relatively low threshold to start earning deeply discounted or free cruises. I'd put Princess at number 2 because they usually display the rewards list in the casino and their post-cruise marketing offers program is quite copious. Carnival sits at number 3 for me because their program is not very transparent. Gamblers report not a lot of instant cruise certificates or bounce back offers are issued on board, and there is no reward schedule list to be found, but they do send out a lot of good post-cruise casino marketing offers. I listed Virgin Voyages in last place because not only are their points $5 each, but the point level to hit the free cruise certificate reward is significantly higher than the 3 other lines. And when I say significantly higher, pretty much 100% higher. So it can be a much more costly investment to participate. So just make sure you're taking into account both the cruise line and that line's casino program before you make your choice to settle into one line for the long haul. And let me know in the comments below, do you have a preferred line or program, or did you pick one that you regret? I'm still looking for my perfect match, and I'll make sure that I take you along on the journey with me. Now be on the lookout for my upcoming Enchanted Princess series, where I'm sailing out of Rome, Italy, and checking out the Princess Players Club on board. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you found this information about the cruise casino comp programs useful. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Happy sailing, and I hope to see you in the next video.